everyone, Pun here. Pun, how to Let's Play Gacha games. You're looking for someone who plays a lot of gacha? I got you covered. And today is a wonderful day with the world of Nikke. And today we are going to be playing Cherry Blossom. I've basically been going through the archive events thing, and this one popped up. This one was actually a mention during the spring event for Rest, but I didn't get around to playing it. So I'm playing it now. And technically, I think it's not summer yet, it's still spring, so this fits right in. With that in mind, I'm really excited, because it looks like it deals with the lovely, lovely underworld queens. And we love our underworld queens. They're gorgeous ladies. With that in mind, let's get into it. Let's go. I'm excited. Huh? Sakura holds up a tablet and stares intently at the screen. Catch your love here. Right here. This is an old cherry blossom tree that begins life far up on the surface. If we pledge our love for one another underneath this tree and seal with a kiss, then our love will be everlasting. Now kiss me, you fool! Mwah! Like that, my darling? Please, that was a mere peck on the lips. Give me a proper kiss. As you wish, my dear. Wow. That must have been that must be a show. This must be the show with this year. This must be the show with this year's Cherry Blossom Festival at this backdrop. That's right. The first time a sakura tree from the surface is being unveiled to the public. Okay, so this is the first time. Oh. So it's expected to be more crowded than usual. A sakura tree from the surface. A pledge of love, seal with a kiss, will give you everlasting love. Sakura puts down the tablet. Interesting. Leader! What is all the ruckus outside? Someone has come to inquire about the issue pertaining to your succession. Huh? They've been hounding us lately. Should I tell them to go? No. Leader! You must find yourself a consort at once! Okay, what? Chink. Quit making a scene. Go inform the Peony Association in Hedonia that this year's Cherry Blossom will be held at Semikai. And, as per request, I shall find myself a husband. Oh! Lovely! Okay! Oh, that happened. Alright. Anyway. Let's continue. Okay, flower bookmarks. A bookmark decorated with the falling cherry blossom petals. May we never forget the time we admired the cherry blossom together. Aww, that's so sweet. Alright, let's go in. Alright, so for the team here, we're not gonna go with these, so wipe it out. For this team, we're probably gonna go with Rosanna. But where's Rosanna? Oh, wait, there's more.
Give it to me. It's only natural that you would need my help in times like this.
Sure, my ladies. Alright, Sakura's a 3, I think, isn't she? We're not doing Summer Sakura. Where's the... We're doing the original ones. It's not the summer version. No summers. In the summer... Sakura's a 3. Am I dumb? Oh, for the love of Benji. Hang on. Am I stupid, chat? Hang on. Tetra. Okay. Oh no, she's a 1, 2. Why are they all 1s?
I will lend you the organization's power.
Okay, yeah, that's literally, we have to put a 2 in there. Okay, hang on. Wow, Rosanna's actually a 2 in this. That's hilarious. But I don't want to do the summer units. We could put, okay, I actually need to put a unit that's, hang on. Because dollar would work.
Should be crystal clear who gets
Wow, I literally do. Okay, hang on. We need one overpowered unit. So, Rappy, where are you? Rappy, where are you? There you are. Rappy, my darling, where are you? Rappy!
Roger.
Thank you,
Joining the
Barry.
mission.
Alright, let's go. Yeah, because I don't think we have any meta units that are part of the team. But yeah, this works. This works. Yeah. Because I don't want to do summer units. I want to do this thing. Because it's spring. It's not summer. They're not going to be in the ocean. No summer units. Alright. Plus, we need a 2 anyway. We only have 1, 3. So, anyway. Alright. Let's get into it. Alright. Let's start. I don't know how many dollars going to be in this event. But anyway. Alright. I'm just going to get this out of the way and ask you straight out. Will you be my husband? Okay, I mean, just don't beat around the bush. Come again? Did you just come again? As in my spouse. Where did that come from? You'll only be required to act out this role for the day. As in today? That's right. Just today and no more. You're gonna have to give me more details. Fine. Sakura puts down her teacup. As you know, I am the leader of the Semikai. What very few people know, however, is that I am a Nikke. Meanwhile, the leadership of the Semikai has always been passed down from generation to generation, all through the same bloodline. This means that from the outside looking in, it seems as if I'm not pulling my weight in terms of finding a successor. Are they applying a lot of pressure? Very much so. They wish for me to find a husband and give them a successor. They're oblivious to the fact that my body does not age. So they're concerned about preparing for the future. Their hopes is for Semikai to continue throughout the ages. As for the organization's leader, I can sympathize with their sense of unease, and I want to find a solution. However, Nikkes are not capable of having children. So this is where the line came from. I was wondering. Huh. Interesting. Moving on. So I can never produce a hair for them. I've given some thought. What? And since I cannot immediately go out and procure a husband, I'll buy yourself some time? Precisely. This is the upcoming Cherry Blossom Festival. Is the famous for many different reasons. Wait, what kind of festival? I guess you haven't heard. Take a look at this then. Sakura pulls out a tablet. As shown on TV, shows a sakura tree figures it heavily. Why are you showing me this? Because of this show, there's a big scuttlebutt about how if a man and woman kiss under a specific sakura tree, which originally is from the surface, their love will supposedly be everlasting. The exact same tree in that show will be unveiled at year's festival. So you're planning on using this to my advantage, yes. So you want me to come with you to the festival and we'll pretend that our love will be everlasting, right? Question mark? Precisely. That smile. You're enjoying every minute of this, aren't you? I'm not complaining, but you are. You catch on quick. Once we both stand under the tree and promise each other our love will be everlasting, it'll make everyone who's hounding me think I found someone that I found a future with. At the very least, I appreciate them and a sussage to their concern for the time being. So, that's why I'm doing this. I have to be honest, you don't stand to gain anything from this. Nevertheless, will you help me? Fine, I'll do it. Starting now, cast all the... Starting now, cast all the girls out of your mind. Rappy is appropriately approaching your location. Actually, I kind of want to have Rosetta in the room hearing this and go, hey, excuse me? For today, you only have eyes for me. Sound good? Fine by me. I mean, I'm not complaining. I can tell how glad I am you accepted. What were you gonna do if I refused? I'm not sure. I don't really think about that. I may have resort to less amicable methods to convince you. I mean, what were these methods? Moving on. Ahem. Well, now that you're up to speed, Sakura stands up. Should we go? I mean, alright, what are these other methods, ma'am? We would like to know these methods.
According to our own rules.
We would like to know these methods, ma'am. I think we would very much love these methods. Hello. Ah, I dropped something. Okay, there we go. I think we'd be all a fan of these methods, right, chat? I would be. I'd be a very big fan of these methods. There's a method to her madness, and we're enjoying it.
The organization will be proud of this outcome.
All right, let's go. Sakura and I head toward the Cherry Blossom Festival. Amongst the densely packed crowded crowd who have come to enjoy the flowers, I can see some Sakura Simikai bodyguards glaring in our direction. There are way more people here than I expected. Yeah, quite a turnout. I know this has all been very sudden. Are you feeling alright? I'm fine, it's just that one of the bodyguards raises her eyebrows. It feels as if they'll come the instant I say anything that could upset Sakura in the slightest. Nothing. If you say so. You okay, Sakura? It's nothing. Well, let's continue. Okay, that smile. She's loving every minute of this. Hey, it's the commander! Uh-oh. Oh! This is where we get to see the uni outfit? That is so cute. No, stop! I didn't know we get to see it here. Look at the little things! Look at the little... Oh, that's so cute! Also, why are you here? I just realized, why are you here? It really is the commander. They start to head in our direction. Wait a minute. Pretend not to know them. Huh? The commander pretend not to see us. Oh my, really? You've become even cuter. That's why he doesn't recognize you. Maybe he'll recognize you if you walk up and say hello. Oh, so that's it. Uni approaches and tugs on my sleeve. Hi, Commander. The semi-guy bodyguard eyes flare up. I can feel the drops of sweat trickling down my back. Commander, don't you recognize me? We're hitting you. Would hitting you help you jog your memory? Hello, Uni. Hello, Mihara. Hi, Commander. What are you doing here? I've come to see the cherry blossoms with Sakura. What about all these guys in the suits following you? Do they come to enjoy the flowers, though? Hehe, looks like you got yourself wrapped in another fun predicament, Commander. It's super noisy and further you go in. They must be holding several events today. Events? What other events are there? Whatever's going on here, it seems to be way more fun than Cherry Blossom Festival. Mihara glances at Sakura. Can we join you? Mihara presses her body against mine. I think whatever you're doing will be a bit more enticing with Uni and I participating. Mihara, this is not a good time. Mihara? Help? Mihara, you're not helping here? Mihara? Help? Mihara, you're not helping here? Help, help. Civic and Mario looks like they want to defeat me. I can hear them whispering amongst each other. I can't. I promise I spent the day with Sakura. Okay. I'll stop teasing you. I just couldn't pass up the risk. I could just pass up a risque choke. Mihara, you're going to get the commander killed. However, I feel I may end up regretting it if I continue. Glad to see you know your limits. I don't get Mihara. Why would you regret it? Don't worry, Uni. It has nothing to do with you. Huh? At any rate, we should get going. I thought looking at this cherry blossoms would be nice change of pace, and figured I could buy Uni some spring outfits while I was at it. However, staying here might spoil my good mood. Yeah, everyone here is so loud and keeps fighting with each other. They kept asking us for money too. Who did? We were not sure who it was. I don't associate with such unsavory characters. Perhaps your friend might be more familiar with them? Hard to say. You never can truly tell who's bad and who's good. True, true. Anyway, we'll see you later. You two have a good time. See you, Commander. With Uni and Mihara leave. Are you starting to regret your decision? What? If you want to go with them... Hey, you two! Stop! Moran! Moran? I object to this wedding. What? What?
Perfect. I can try out this new product.
What? I'm sorry, what? Moran, why? Why? Moran, why?
I've got this.
Why would you object to this wedding? There hasn't even been a wedding yet.
Reload.
Ah.
The organization will be proud of this outcome.
What? Why is Moran of all people? Okay, I'm very more curious about this. Let's go. I heard everything. Just a minute, Moran. Huh? What are you doing here? Why am I here? The Yoni Association is responsible for this entire festival. Oh! What? I said I would be taking charge. I'm positive of it. You doofus. You said you oversee the Berry Blossom Festival. This is the Spring Festival. Moran, have you noticed the name of this festival? It's got a name? It's just the run-of-the-mill Spring Festival. Look around you. What do you see? What are you on about? Moran glances around her. Cherry blossoms. And lots of them too. So this really is the Cherry Blossom Festival, I guess. I thought for sure it was the Spring Festival. Are you finished? Sorry. What did you two mean by taking charge of the festival? Every time the festival like this opens up, the Underworld Queens decide who will be the ones to oversee everything. One organization is the chosen to keep an eye on the proceedings from start to finish. Just in case there were any trouble. What kind of trouble? A big gathering like this festival, there is a good chance people showing up want to make a name for themselves. For this year, Cherry Blossom Festival, 7 volunteered to look over it. Because, you know, there's something very important I have to do at this festival. Right. However, Moran, in her brilliant stupidity, didn't realize there was a Cherry Blossom Festival and came out to watch over this place herself. The entire reason we decided only one organization professor to avoid conflicts such as this. Whatever. So 2 of us both watch over this place. What's the big deal? And besides, I heard everything. Heard what? You guys. What about us? You're getting married. Uh-oh. Wait. Sakura, you didn't... Wait, Sakura, you didn't tell her the plan? Sakura! We are? How can you decide to get married out of the blue like that? And without telling me? Why do you... Wait. Alright, why do you care? Number one. Number two. Marriage. Matrimony. The old ball and chain. Who said we were getting married? Oh boy. I guess the rumor mill is already spinning. Wait, you mean it's true? You're actually getting married? Moran, why do you always ask such stupid questions? Surely by now you even can see what we were planning on doing. How can this be? Whatever happened to loyalty, cadet? Moran, were you attracted to us? Hello? Wait, what? Or have you already forgotten the sworn oath we took at the Peach Spontaneum Factory? The what? I fail to see how that connection between our marriage and the concept of loyalty. If you have a big event like in your life, like getting married, you tell your friends. Oh. That's what loyalty is. See the connection now? We even drank from the same glass to seal our bond together. That didn't mean nothing to you? Let me get this straight. Are you saying in order for us to get married, we need your approval? Yes! Why? Why? Well... out of loyalty. Yeah, that's it. You're a big fan of using that word. You bring Annie around whenever it's convenient for you. Don't besmirch loyalty. I'm doing no such thing. Any disrespect I'm showing is directed entirely at you. So don't get your Annies in a twist. Oh, good. In that case, wait. Are you still insulting me? Anyway, I can't allow the cadet to be married off to another without my approval. That will not stand. I can't talk to you. Wait, what? Hello, noise. Hello, 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 hello. Anyway, sorry, I'm distracted. Moving on. Producer, getting married. Uh-oh. Oh no. Uh-oh. Noise? Yeah, we didn't think this went through, Sakura. Maybe you should have let everybody know about the plan. Sakura, what are you doing?
Let me handle this.
Oh my gosh. So many people in here. Why is no one here to help me going on? If Rosanna... Okay, so we don't see Rosanna, but... Wait, there's no way Rosanna... Wait, I just thought of this. How is Rosanna not here? Because if we're getting married, pretend like married, I think Rosanna may know the plan. Well, then...
As long as we're
How is
together,
Rosanna not here?
I will never fall.
Rosanna would just say, excuse me, move aside. Nope, 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 nope. Alright, let's go. Did I hear that right? You're getting married? I've been under a lot of stress lately. I must have been hearing things. No, you heard correctly. For now. I did? You actually getting married? What is it with today? I was invited here to put on a show, but for some weirdos said I could perform and make a big scene. Made a big scene? Then I turn around and the producer's getting married. This can't be happening. Today is the worst. Yeah, it's the pits. Cadet, let me try to talk some sense into you. You should rethink this whole marriage thing. Holy matrimony isn't something that should be taken lightly. They say bees start swarming at the scent of honey. I'm starting to see just how true that is. However, this does show how highly sought after you are. I'm in danger. I can see that if you're to be my husband, there are some obstacles I'll have to overcome. Everyone, listen. Yes, leader? These individuals are pestering my husband to be. Clear us a path and see that we are not bothered by them in the future. That's an order. Yes, ma'am. Semikai members surround Moran and noise. Hey, what is this? Producer! Sakura. Shall we go? Isn't this a bit extreme? You promised, remember? Just for today, you would cast aside a relationship you had. You're all mine. Okay. Sakura and I head elsewhere. Alright. You want some? You two won't get away from me. Uh-oh. Sakura?
Oh, how sweet
This
it
is
would be
probably
to
not
have
the
a
way to
beautiful
do
companion.
things. Just saying. This is gonna end badly. At least, okay, Mihara caught the hit, which I do love that. But then you got the two of the most...
Target clear.
Then you got the two other ladies who are just like, no, we will not accept this. No. And they jumped in, so... I'm in danger. Alright, well then.
With high risk comes high reward.
Yeah, I think
Isn't
we're in a
that
very
why we
high-risk
friends?
scenario here. Let's go. After checking out Miranda noise, Sakura and I head towards the cherry blossom tree from the surface. Why'd you make it seem like man, that we're getting married for real? So that majority of our organization members believe it? You think that will work? I think so. Miranda is an open book, one that's easy to read. The moment she's told the truth, anybody who talks one look at her will know it will. With her less than stellar brain power, she'll end up trying to cover up with a lie that doesn't make a lick of sense. Before you know it, everyone will know that our marriage is a sham. Is Miranda really that daft? Doesn't it make you upset? Does it make you upset? Me doing this? No, it's not that. Don't worry. After today, everything will go back to normal. No harm will come to you. All you have to do is become uncomfortable for a little while longer. I'm not uncomfortable. You don't have to lie and make me feel better. You've been walking around on eggshells ever since we arrived at the festival. Yes, but that's because it's okay. I know it isn't easy being around me. I realize that better than everyone. I basically forced you into being here. It's not that. Oh yeah? Well, you should pay. Well, you should pay for using somebody else's land. Huh? Who is that, Bracket? This is the first I've ever heard of this being a private property. Well, then allow me to inform you. This is our land. What kind of nonsense is this? None of the advertisements for the festival mention anything about that. Sounds like there's a bit of a brouhaha over there. Seems so. You better stop harassing me. I'm gonna call the ACPU. Opposite of the tours, there's a scrawny man using a steel pipe. I love to see you try. I'll break your wrist before you dial the first digit. Ah! Stop. What the? Oh, aren't you here to pay the admission fee? Admission fee? Yeah, for the place, to sit. You see all this space underneath the cherry blossom tree? We own it. What is this? You're here for all that sappy eternal love crud, aren't you? You want to get a peek of the tree to get the surface? Then you gotta pay up. And if we don't? Do I really have to say it out loud? Several of the scrawny man's cronies began to circle around him. No money, no tree. We need to pay you so we can see the tree. Why? Because this is Liberty territory. Territory? So you're the property owner? What the? Listen, you dumb broad. This is our turf. And who decided that? You know very well no one would give us a place to stay. Since no one was willing to cop up a land, we'll have to go ahead and take it. You guys were coming in here to visit anyway, weren't you? What's the big deal of us asking if you're buzz while you're at it? This is the Arts Entertainment District. And I'm sure you're aware, claiming turf outside the outer rim is forbidden. What do you know? We don't listen to Underworld Queen or anyone else for that matter. Well, it's been nice knowing you. So you did know the rules, yet you choose to ignore them. How intriguing. I'd like to hear you elaborate at this point. Everyone in the position? Yes, leader. The Semekai members are gathered in front of Sakura. Who are these people? People, make them talk. Yes, ma'am. Well, 07. Yeah, I mean,
them all out. Show them no
they
mercy.
found out. That's what happens. You screw around, you're gonna find out. Don't mess with the wife. Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, that happened. Poor girl. But anyway. And done. Alright.
With high risk comes high reward.
Alright.
that why we
Oh yeah.
fight?
And by the way, I did double check before the event started, but I'm gonna double check. Never mind. This is one of the events where they do this. Help. That's enough. Ready to talk? Yes, we'll tell you anything you want to know. That's more like it. Take it. Who ordered you to come here and swindle people? Where are your hideout? Fess up. Now. Soon after. Sakura! I caught you. Moran, I'm working right now. What do you mean? I'm not dumb as you and Rosanna think. I'm a strong independent woman, dang it. Moran, it's not. It's all take more than that to get rid of me. Fine. Our friends here have taken it upon themselves to flout the rules. Huh? These guys are breaking the rules. Oh, really? Was that the question, or did you think I'm lying? Relax, that's not what I meant. So, are you sure they're guilty? Yes. They are trying to fleece festival goers who want to see the tree. They claim that this area is their turf. Yikes! Trying to claim the turf inside the ark? They really are flouting the rules. That's what I'm saying. Name? Liberty. Doesn't ring a bell, so they must be new. Must be. I've never heard of them either. If you don't know them, then they're new to the scene for sure. That didn't stop them from making a big move right from the jump. Hard to say if we can contribute to naive arrogance. Or if someone else put them up to it. I need to find out more. I can't make heads or tails of it, but we should hurry up at any rate. Right. What are the rules you keep mentioning that they broke? Just as the Ark has its own laws, so does the Underworld have rules which it abides by. The Underworld Queens have all taken an oath to ensure that these rules are obeyed. No exceptions, all must be followed the rules. Any nail which sticks out that is must be hammered down. Moran, what? With things being as they are, yes, you should stay here and look over the festival. Fine. Since it's your special day and all. Kun, you should stay here too. You'll be safer sticking close to Moran. What about you? I've got to do some digging on these guys. I need to wrap up this all up before things get out of hand and the ACU gets involved. I'll go with you. You want to go with me? What? No! You have no idea what these people are like. Moran's right. It's dangerous. Didn't I promise to be your husband for the day? Huh? For the day? Wouldn't me coming with you make the story more believable and to your subordinates? What are you talking about? Fine, come with me. Moran, I'll leave the festival to you. Huh? Oh, yeah, okay. Sakura and I leave. Wait a minute. So are you guys getting married or not? I love that. Moran's like, what is going on here? Alright, well, hopefully that's the thing. Oh, I didn't read this! Sakura's mochi. A perfectly snack that matches well when appearing the cherry blossom. You can take it in the sides and spring properly empty stomach. Share with those around you the silk and majesty of the cherry blossoms. Aww! Well, of course somebody had to stick their nose in our business. But yeah, if we go back real quick here, there's no blah blah for this event, so. Anyway, let's go back in and check out number 6. Let's go. I'm liking this. This is so nice. I'm really liking this event. Let's go. Okay, so who is trying to screw up our event, though? And who would dare try? That is, yeah. Who would try to challenge Underworld Queens?
I'll settle this according to our own rules.
That is so weird. Why would you try to challenge the queens of the Underworld?
Don't worry, everyone will get this.
Huh.
Die.
Interesting. Okay.
Enemy down.
Yeah.
Target down.
Guess we'll find out in a minute. And done. Alright.
With high risk,
Risk,
comes
high reward.
Isn't that why we fight?
I guess. Let's go. Number 7. You look like you have a lot of questions on your mind. Just a few. While my men are out searching for Liberty Base, I have some time to spare. I should be able to satisfy your curiosity somewhat. So I can ask you a few questions? Go ahead. What was the oath you mentioned to the Underworld Queens took? Yeah, I'm actually curious about this, yeah. It's... If you don't feel comfortable talking about it, you don't have to. No, that's not it. There's no one else with whom I share such an intimate connection. I just don't know where to start. Well, our squad is called Underworld Queen. The three of us are the heads of the 3 large organizations in the world of organized things. You know what? Give me all the details. Yeah, let's get all the details. Let's go. So you want to take the chance to hear it all? Very well. Underworld Queen is a squad formed to act as an anti-crime unit under the Outer Rim and the Ark. Much like Miss Liz's exotic squad. Yeah, that worked out like great. If you know, you know. Yeah, great. Yeah. Our sphere of influence extends well beyond the Outer Rim and in process everyday life in the Ark. Although we operate within the criminal world, our ultimate goal is to safeguard the Ark. In that sense, we serve a function similar to Exotic. I'm the head of Semikai, the oldest of the 3 organizations, and has extended since the Ark was first created. Okay, so you're the oldest. Interesting. Okay. Moran runs the Peony Association. They also refer to themselves as the Templars. They are the few in number. Hedonia is led by Rosanna. This gang has been on the upward trajectory for a while now. So, Semikai, the oldest of the 3 organization, has existed since the Ark was first created. So these 2 were created. Huh. Interesting. Okay. So Semikai was there since it was first created, which means Sakura is actually older than Rappy then, right? I am the head of Semikai. The oldest. No, wait, no. I don't think so. That's interesting. Huh. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, moving on. But kind of, yeah, like, I was in there, and yeah, because of Rosanna's ruthlessness. Whereas some of us become involved in the world after. Wait, sorry, hang on. Some of us were leaders before becoming Nikkes, whereas some of us became involved once in this world will come after effect. So what? We know your backstory thanks to the summer event. Yours is a yes. I doubt Moran was. I can see Rosanna, but I don't think Moran was. I don't know if we know Moran's backstory, but I doubt Moran was. The uniting factor between the 3 of us is that we voluntarily chose to become Nikkes after our death. Oh. The oath I mentioned before was taking the moment we decided to become Nikkes. Oh! We reached our decision when we chose to start using his influence to rid the Ark of unseemly outlets. Who's he? the CEO who remained constant since the big three were founded. Whereas Missless and Islin have revolving door leadership at Tetra, he has been the one only CEO. Mustang. Wait a minute. Okay, I knew Mustang. Okay, I heard rumors that Mustang was. I thought he would replace the CEO. I know he was the only CEO. Wait, how old is Mustang then? We reached the decision based on New York. Who is he? The CEO that remained constant since the big three were founded. Huh. He sought us out. Mustang? You seem somewhat incredulous. You told me when the oath was made, but not what was actually. You told me when the oath was made, but what is it actually about? To maintain control over the darkness. Acknowledge that such darkness exists while striving to conquer it. To draw a line in the sand and punish those who step over it. Says the Queen, this is what you must do. So you're saying I should rule over the Outer Rim using force? What? That makes us no different from exotic. You got some nerve telling us to act like those government lapdogs. No, c'est different. I don't want to disorder. Why us? There are other ways. You could ask any one of your cronies to take the World Organization crime. Why ask the three of us to do it? Why make it so complicated? Why you gotta make things so complicated? I see the way you're... Sorry. Only those who have known darkness will not fall victim to its temperance. Citation. Besides, don't you see the outlaws of dishumanions? What are you babbling on about? What else should we see them as? They're humans, duh. Oi, c'est correct. They are in fact humans. This is obvious to be sure. Only the effects of this thing. It's interesting that Mustang says they. I didn't think about the wait. Mustang's human, right? Why would he not? Huh? Okay, moving on. I'm pretty sure Mustang's human, but we'll see. Oi, c'est correct. This is a humans that observes to be sure. However, as you well aware, there are many who don't regard them as such. Many don't treat them humanely due to the fact, right? They have no money or place to live. Well, that's true, but humans who have never lived in darkness could never comprehend where the darkness comes from. Who knows what things they could end up doing on their own gain? This is not what I'm after. This is why I chose you. You understand both the Outer Rim and the Arc, and you have experienced your fair share of darkness. What is the game? What is your game here? What's a CEO of the Big Three doing bending over backwards to help the Outer Rim? Oh la la, whatever you mean help. The reason I want you isn't for the good of the Outer Rim. No, is it to any love for humanity? It is to restore peace in the Ark where society has become polarized. There is a mutual amenity between those who are excluded and those who are not. That's true. We war continue and rage on like after people who begun to forget why they commenced in the first place. Should this situation continue, the Ark will crumble. I cannot allow anything to fail the website so feverishly. The protectors of my choosing must have certain affections for humanity. To merely exist is not enough. None. Entertainment! This is the manner in which they should live their lives. Otherwise, life has no meaning, no? Lares humans must band together for fear that my goddesses did not risk their lives in battle in vain. If that means we must fight violence with violence, then c'est la vie. You're giving us carte blanche to use force in order to combat violence? You don't know for sure how far we'll take it. Don't you need to put us on a leash like exotic? Nonsense, no. No respectable queen would ever seen on a leash around her neck. Huh. What if we decide to turn on you? What then? C'est your blow. I welcome the challenge. Oh. Sacre bleu. I would welcome the challenge. Nothing's like, bring it. I like this. By all means, take a paw shot at the back of my head at your leisure. If you can, that is. However, above all else, I will not tolerate the breaking of your oath. Absolutely not under any circumstances. If you do not follow the pledge in any way, shape or form, and for any reason, there will be a price to pay. This is the consequences for me placing the crown on top of your heads instead of a leash around your neck. If you take go to this, then you'll be evidence to leave. There's the door. I like it. This is the perfect chance to show everyone that they can be Templars as long as they put their mind to it. That's that word again. Twins and sovereigns alike. There's that word again. Huh. Who are these? I'm down as well. Mustang, my goal has always been quite similar to yours. Rosanna, how about you? Do you need to ask? I'm the only one out of the three of us who isn't a gang leader. Rosanna, you're not? Okay, I was wrong. Huh. Forgive my ignorance. Okay. How can I turn down a chance to become a queen? So, Rosanna. Interesting. She had many feet. How much do we know about Rosanna's backstory? I want to know more of Rosanna's backstory. I wonder if Queen's Order is going to do that, because we are going to do Queen's Order, but I'm really curious. Chest magnifique. Now that we're all in agreement, let's the promise we have made today known as the Floral Oath. Did that satisfy your curiosity? Yeah, I feel more up to speed now. Good. Now you know what we are and what our oath is. This already makes you more well-informed than most. Pardon my intrusion, miss. Did you find out their location? Yes. Perfect timing. Now that we're finished talking, we can go straight away. Alright, let's go make ourselves acquainted. So, okay, that's interesting. So my original thought was wrong.
Stay safe.
I thought, in the situation provided that it was, I literally thought it was, what was her name? I thought it was Sakura. I thought Moran wasn't, but it looks like.
Target down.
So Rosanna wasn't a. Huh. Interesting. All right.
The organization will be proud of this outcome.
All right. Moving on. I followed Sakura to a back alley. Nikke, how'd you find us? I'm the one asking the questions here. Are you the leader of Liberty? What if I am? Did you send your men to the Cherry Blossom Festival? And have them start extorting people for money? Sounds to me like you already know the answer. The Pokemon pulls out a gun and points at Sakura. Sakura! A bullet whizzes past Sakura. Why don't you keep talking? Why don't you keep talking? It'll give me another shot of your head. I think you need some target practice. But I'm going to ask you one last time. Are you aware of the rules that govern the underworld? Give me a break. Who would ever follow rules that favor all of you and none of one else? So you have heard of them. I'm glad I came to the right place. Sakura strides forward. Get back! Semekai grants no leniency to whoever knowingly breaks the rules. I'm going to make sure you never forget that. Attack! Finish them off. Well, that escalated quickly. I wasn't expecting that. But that woman's on a mission.
Beings will go no further.
That woman was on a mission. She was not taking no for an answer. She literally just said, "Get out of my way now." I like that. I like that quite a bit. Anyway, I'm loving this event. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. I'm loving it. Wah, wah. All right.
As long as we're
Together, I will never fall. Where's Rabbi the girls during this event, by the way? Moving on. A hill gunfire exchange, and after a flurry of bullets, the members of Semekai make a short work of the opposition. Doesn't seem like the connection that doesn't seem they have any connection to Heavenly Ascension. The situation won't get any larger than it already has. What a relief. Ugh. Knew I should have taken it. Offered to lend us support. If we had, kids like you would think twice about stepping all over us. So they are connected. You're calling us hypocrites? You go around blabbering about how you used the Underworld Queen and how you're our best interest in mind. But you're just the same as the central government. You use force to keep us down. All because you want to keep us out of sight, out of mind. That's right. We're fighting fire with fire. That way, law-abiding citizens realize that we mean no harm. And then we won't start any witch hunts against us. What a load of crud. Witch hunt rules? What does that even matter to us? Don't follow the rules, put food on our table? We're not so different, you and us. Why does it outside have to have a ball with all our festivals while we toil away in the dark? Why won't you let us speak up? We want to be seen. Who cares if it's a lie? It's the grand scheme of things. You're intelligent. You're insignificant. This is a speck of dust. You're not capable of causing any real harm to anyone or anything. What do you hope to do? Injuries, pride in central government? What will change in ruining the festival or make people get enjoyment out of? You make a fuss and end up facing off against the ACU? What will be the way for you then? Shut up. Death. Complete and total destruction, devoid of any meaning. Is that what you want? And the ultimate fate of your organization to be? Everyone's throwing their lives away without purpose? No matter who wretched and unjust the situation may be, the moment you raise your weapon against us and innocent people, you defy your own message and only weave violence in your wake. Violence begets violence, and all you left is an endless stream of reparation and the victims. I will end the cycle of violence, regardless of where it's coming from, or which side directed towards. I will stop this war between the Outer Rim and the Ark by force if necessary. And what does that change? How long must we live like? You want to change? Fine. You are now officially part of Semekai. Wait, what? What? You no longer have to be miserable and cowards that disturb other people's festivals. You will finally have a place to stay. Before that, however, you are going to have to clean up your act. Alright. Since you have to keep saying how hungry you are, I must insist you mind your table manners as well. What is all this? Take them. Yes, ma'am. Hey, wait! Ah! The members of Nikke carry off the burly man along with the others who have been knocked unconscious. Alright. Hmm? Did you intend to take them into the fold for the get-go? You mean Liberty? Yes. Yes, I did. If I neglected those who have been victims of violence, they'll only build up resentment and come back larger and stronger than their next attack. Like they say, it doesn't matter how good our intentions are. The reality is that they lead a miserable existence. Nothing will change the fact that they have been oppressed. So I'm offering them a different life. A place of their own where they can stay. A life where they're able to put food on the table. Your members are going to increase every time there's a festival. That's right. I have accepted many small relations in our family this way. Having so many members and you're looking to you for guidance must be exhausting. Doesn't it weigh heavy on you? Even if it did, I would have never admit to it. Otherwise, how could I consider myself the head of the organization? However, because of our gang has increased in size, I must be more resolute than ever and never waver. Is that why you wanted to do that husband thing too? That's right. The slightest oversight or cause of concern can have rippling effect throughout the entire group of cause issues. And what about you? Even though it was all an act, being my husband for a day must have been quite a burden. It wasn't so bad, yeah. It wasn't so bad. That's very kind of you to say. If you ever feel that I'm becoming too much to handle, just tell me. I'll take you to the other room, where your girls await you. If you ever feel that it's becoming too much to handle, just tell me. I'll take you to the other room, where your girls await you. Are you talking about the queens, or are you talking about... Where's this coming from? Yeah, who are you talking about, too? I feel selfish of having forced you here all on my own benefit. You didn't even get to enjoy the festival properly. Because of me, you had to run off and pretend pretend to not recognize your friends. So I'm offering you a way out if you want to take it. As the organization leader, I can sympathize with their uneasy ease, and I want to find a solution. I can tell I'm glad you're accepted. You promised, remember? Just for today, you cast aside a relationship you had. Glad you are all mine. After today, everything will go back to normal. No harm will come to you. All you have to do is uncomfortable for a little while longer. I won't go. I wouldn't feel comfortable calling myself your husband if I did. Huh? You remember what I told you this morning? You really are a kind person. Okay. If you're ready, we can go back to the Cherry Blossom Festival. That's all. Oh, okay. She was testing us. Okay, I see you. I'll see you. Sure, but will it be okay? Something tells me Moran is still intent on stopping us. Don't worry about her. Huh? Sarko pulls out her cell phone. Moran, we taking care of Liberty. Oh yeah, what a relief. Is that what I thought I'd say? What's the Benji's matter with you? Have you regard to who you're talking to? Sakura. That's right, don't forget that. Well, wait a minute, no. Marriage! I want an answer. I want it right now. And speak plainly, not in some weird secret language only you two can understand. You somehow just has abrasive abrasive over the phone as you're in person. Because you keep changing the topic. Fine, I'll tell you. What Pun-kun and I promised each other today. I promise you today. Come to me at the festival. Festival? What festival? The Cherry Blossom Festival. Remember? We're taking it ahead right now. We'll meet you there. Let's go meet with Moran. Are you okay? What do you mean? You said before that we couldn't tell Moran about this. It's okay. It doesn't seem like we can avoid it, so tackling the problem head on might be the best way forward. She's probably like, well, there's nothing I can really do now, so might as well bite the bullet. I like that. It's like, we can't really avoid it, might as well bite the bullet. I like that a lot.
Target clear.
Aw, that's so sweet. I'm liking this event. This is so sweet. I like the little twists and turns how we went to our alley, but I haven't seen... I'm actually curious if we'll get any more lore about them. We're gonna be doing, cause we do kind of like a lot of the archive events lately. We kind of did D something. It was Crow's event, and we just did this one. We're gonna be doing Queens after this on stream. I'm actually really excited to see what the next event will be. But anyway, let's continue. We went back to the cherry blossom tree festival, and we stand under the cherry blossom trees, and the flurry of soccer balls floated down like snow. We placed the blanket down on the ground and took a view. How's the food? It's heavenly. Good. No surprise there. Semikai makes the best food. If you ever wanted to bring this, if you ever got this, I'd a bone pick of you. So, are you two finally gonna tell me what is going on? So you're apparently not actually getting married. Moran, what would you please keep your voice down? Whoops, sorry, I forgot that it was a secret. I said I was sorry, I won't tell anyone, promise. You have my word. Fine, here, have some of this. Sakura hands me a bottle all over the Moran. Is this alcohol? Yeah, peach flavored. I made it specially for this occasion. Hey now, you're a good egg after all, Sakura. And here I was thinking you were a devious little trickster with no manners. Little did I know you had a sense of loyalty benefiting of a true Templar. Just one thing. I prepared it especially for you. So make sure that you drink it all. Oh, got it? Wait, is she gonna fall asleep, Sakura? Sakura, no! Wait a minute, I just love this, Sakura. Is she gonna fall asleep? Wait, is Moran gonna fall asleep? Because she's like, I especially for you. Aww.
I've got this.
Alright. We'll see what happens. Oh my gosh, wait, Sakura, what'd you do? Sakura, what did you do? Oh no! Sakura!
As long as we're together,
Together, I will never fall. Alright, so this is a 12-stage one, okay. You know, I really thought you all were getting hitched. What was that? You want more? Here, let me top you off. Yep. Did I say I wanted more? Sure, you just said it. Hey, maybe I did. Alright then. Bottoms up. You're gonna make her pass out. You're evil. Right down the entire glass. So this is what you meant by tackling the problem head on. If I can't incap her physically, then I'll have a hesitate her mentally. Huh? You two are talking again. I said Moran sways from side to side. Well, Sakura, there's several of you. Is that right? Must be because you haven't drank enough. I see. So that's it. Or drink some more. There's only one. Alrighty, if you say so. Moran downs on a glass. She's 3 shots to win already. Maybe she shouldn't drink anymore. Trust me, it'll take more than that to get her truly drunk. Isn't that right, Moran? You bet you're behind. I'm not down for the count yet. Balls backwards. Whoops. How come I get fell? Weird. Really weird. Everything's spinning. Oh boy, really fast too. So dizzy. Sounds to me like you want to lie down. If that's what you want, well, lay down. Sakura stands back up. We should get move on. What? What you got going? You're not getting married without me, are you? Maybe, maybe not. Huh? What? Just lie down and relax. Okay? Okay, relax. I'm good. Our eyes in my direction. It's showtime. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I love that. I mean, Sakura had a plan B. You can't really fault her for having that plan B. I love that. I love that. That was really cute. I love every minute of that. How dare you get Alright. Well, time for the next one.
As long as
Let's
we're
do it together. I will never fall. Alright. I want to get. Ooh! Look how pretty this is! This actually looks very pretty. I like this. Anyway, I walk together Sakura, stepping on top of the pink-colored petals blanking the ground. We can hear the joyful sounds of the festival goers enjoying themselves, along with the long green steps of Senpai bodyguards behind us. Thud, thud. Step, step. After walking for a while without speaking, we stop and stare off in the distance. The cherry blossom trees that come from the surface have been seen up ahead. The cherry blossoms are in full bloom, making the size of the sakura trees evident even more in the distance. This must be it. I believe so. Everyone stop. Just the two of us will go from here. The two of us will, you two of you wait here. Sakura routines remain glued to the spot and nods their head agreement. Shall we? Let's. Sakura and I leave behind our escorts and head towards the massive cherry blossom tree. You've gone awfully quiet. Feeling shy? Or are you nervous? I'm a little bit nervous, yes. I'm feeling a little self-conscious because I can't feel your body is giving me the evil eye. I'll tell them to turn around. No, it's okay. What about you? Aren't you nervous? Me? I'm not sure. Sakura stares at me. Yes. Perhaps I'm slightly nervous as well. How strange. It's not as if this is the first time I've been alone with you. Will this help? I hold out my hand. If anything, I think that might make me more nervous, Rek, but Sakura holds my hand. Oh my, how spicy. It does feel nice. Does it? Sakura and I walk forward holding hands. Oh my, how spicy. Alright. Oh look, there's the enemy. And how fast do you get defeated? Really? Can we? Thank you. I was gonna say, aim for the enemy, my lovely lass. All right. I love how we just left Moran back there. All right. Let's go. Final scene. Let's go. Let's see it. And then we got the hard mode ending. So this is the cherry blossom tree from the surface. Sakura stares up at the tree canopy. The provision blooming cherry blossoms above us make the sky seem like a sea of pink petals. It's beautiful. Yes, it is. Even if we forgot completely about the promise, it would have been worth coming here just to admire the tree's beauty. Sakura reaches her hand out towards the tree. Han-kun, did you know that? There's another name for this tree. Wait, what is it? Everlasting Sakura. These cherry blossoms were officially engineered to prolong their lifespan, allowing them to survive long after the moment where they would come otherwise. You mean people tempered this tree to make it live longer? Yes. How else would it like this, which would require natural sunlight at the surface, exist in a place like the Ark, where there is only light in the artificial? I see. There is a reason why I wanted to gaze upon this tree with my own eyes. Not only does it share the name with me, but it's also continued to live well after it should have died a natural death. I wanted to see if it was still beautiful, even though it had become everlasting. Do you regret being given a body that will last forever? No. By throwing away my mortality, I have given the strength to protect Semikai. Eternal life was something given to me in order to uphold the oath I made. In that sense, it's the greatest reward I ever asked for. So no, I don't regret anything. What happens when your life as the head of Semikai ends? Would it end though? I mean, I guess hypothetical, but yeah. Not sure. Perhaps I will head to the surface and fight on the battlefield. Or perhaps I will enter the ark and with all its darkness. Isn't there a way for you to be the leader of Semikai in perpetuity? No. No matter how beautiful eternal life may seem, even blossoms in full bloom must fall one day. If not, they will rot and only bring harm to the tree which they are part of. For me, Semikai is a precious tree upon which I grow. So, when the time is right, I must fall. For I am nothing but an imposter, a mere fabrication of the guise of the real flower. Yeah, you know what? No, yeah, call her out. Yeah, there's nothing fake about you, woman. You're a gorgeous blossom blooming on the tree that you've helped grow. Commander with the Riz! You're a gorgeous blossom blooming on the tree that you've helped grow. Thank you. Well, I don't think we can off any longer. Shall we? A kiss to make our oath official? Are you alright? The oath we're taking isn't even real. Do we really have to kiss? Pankun, allow me to inform you of something. There is nothing fake about this oath we're taking. I have never once in my life admitted falsehoods of my lips while under the bounds of an oath. I knew it! That's my position on the matter, at least. I know it might be different for you. I surely don't want to force you into anything. So I will give you the option. Do you want to oath or remain the lie? Or do you want to wish to put some truth in it? Okay, good. I was gonna say, do not make me make a choice, game. I would have come in here if it wasn't at least a bit of the truth to it. I wouldn't. Gosh darn, Commander. I wouldn't have come here if there wasn't at least a bit of truth to it. Sakura smiles from ear to ear. That makes me happy. This is so beautiful! Aww! I love the umbrella! What am I to do? Your promise only mandates that you're mine for today and no more. Standing here now, however, I feel like breaking that promise. I want this promise to last for an eternity. But I can't, not right now. If I were to wage war on your army of female suitors, I wouldn't have my work cut out for me. Sakura draws herself ever close. I love how even she knows it. Pankun, my dear husband, for today and no day alone, seal our oath with a kiss before the day is over. I lean towards Sakura and kiss her. Overhead, the cherry blossoms rain down on us, fluttering down like a pink snowfall. Oh, that's so sweet. I like that. But wait, I just thought of something. Is that my noise technically? Wait, is there an event afterwards where noise references? I just thought of that. Wait, we basically left. Okay, so Moran knows. Did Noise ever find out that we're not actually getting married? Is that why we haven't seen Noise in a while? Oh my gosh, I want to see Noise. Please shift up. Please remember about this and just go away. He goes, wait, aren't you married to Sakura? Like, just have an event and he has to explain. Oh my gosh. But this was super sweet.
With
I
high
like this
risk
event.
comes high
You did
reward.
very, very
Isn't that
sweet.
why
I like you
with
very,
high
very
risk
much.
comes high reward.
This is so
Isn't that why
cute.
we fight? The organization
Oh,
will be
I
proud
really
of
like
this
the event.
outcome.
This is a nice palette cleanser from the
As long as
previous
we're
one.
together.
I
will
like this
never
one.
fault. With
This was
high
very
risk
good.
comes high reward.
But we still
Isn't
got
that
one
why
more, and I'm very
as long as
excited
we're
to see it.
together.
So
I
let's
will
see it.
never fall. With high risk comes
All right,
high reward.
come on.
Isn't that
With high risk comes
Yes, yes, yes. High
reward.
risk, high reward.
That's why you don't want to get on my bad side.
Okay. I was like, wait.
Did you see me out there?
Yes, we did, lady.
Great.
We saw you. You were fantastic. All right, give me 1 second. All right. All right, next one.
That's why you don't want to get on my bad side.
I love how she kept saying, that's why you don't want to get on my bad side. I love that about her. She's so cute. All right, and then the last one, number 12. Let's go. Mm. Mm-hmm. All right, let's. And done. All right, let's see what the next scene is.
The organization will be proud of this outcome.
Mm. All right. Next time. Let's go. So you're telling me all those rumors about you two getting married didn't have any truth to him? Okay, wait, noise knows. I nod. Phew, what a relief. Aw, I was kinda hoping that you got me so drunk that I thought you two eloped for real. Oop. It would have been nice for you two to have just told me that truth. Why all the ridiculous cat and mouse stuff and pulling the wool over my eyes? We knew that if we told you, you'd spill the beans to everyone. How could you say that? I like the vault. I like a vault when it comes to that stuff. You have to say in secret, my lips are sealed tight. That, my friend, is called being loyal. Even if you had managed to keep your mouth shut, your face would have given away instantly. I think it was a smart decision not telling your producer. But how did you fake kiss? How did you fake kiss? It's not so hard. Since we were so far away that they probably just had to lean in close to each other and that's it. Yeah, we totally, yep, totally, yep, we totally, yeah, it's a fake, yep. What's that face for? Wait, did you kiss for real? Of course we did. Isn't that right, Mangoon? Sakura! You actually kissed for real? Oi, that means you're really made an oath. Did this take place before or after New Year's Sword? Let me check something. When did New Year's Sword came out? Wait a minute. Because I think this may be why she kissed us on the cheek. Because if she knew Sakura... Oh, I think this might have been why. That's not what you told us, cadet. You didn't say you kissed each other. I didn't say we didn't either. Lay off them. You're putting my husband in an awkward position. Sakura! Yes? I thought you said we weren't gonna going to wage war just yet. You call this war? I'm merely presenting the facts so that I can stake my claim. If we were really starting a war then, there's no way we would be standing here joking around with each other. Producer, be honest. How far did you go? Yeah, give us the dirt. Don't let Sakura intimidate you. Tell us everything. What would you like to do, Bangun? Would you like me to leave you alone in this cacophony? Or would you like to see the rest of the cherry blossoms with me? Producer! Cadet! I grab onto Sakura's hand. A wise decision. Take care of them, boys. Yes, ma'am. Several Sebakai members march into the commander's quarters. Hey, what's the big idea? Hey, Sakura Cadet! Producer, you liar! Cherry Blossom and... Wait, okay, I want to check one thing. We'll close the video. Okay, so that was amazing. I love that. We'll check the thing in a minute. I love this event. This was amazing. The little thing at the end. But hang on a minute. Okay, so 0304. Let me check. Hang on. Where's New Year, New Sword? I need to check. I need to check here. Where is it? Hang on. I need to check. I need to know. Can they show me? Where's New Year, New Sword? Oh my gosh, where is it? I'm sorry. Hang on. Yep. There's no way. Okay, so this was on the 20th of the 4th. Yep, I'm gonna go with that headcanon. There's no way. That had to be revenge for Voice. Because Voice would know. Oh my gosh. Voice probably knew that was gonna. Oh, she got her revenge. That kiss had to be a thing of revenge. That's why she may have done the kiss thing. Just that could make sense now. I'm wondering if that was the main motivation between that kiss. It was just like, okay, you want to play rough? We'll play rough. Because for those of you who don't know, this was released on the 23rd, and then 2024 is when New Year New Sword came out. Because I just checked that. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Okay, that's my headcanon now. That is literally my headcanon. All right, but anyway, let's take a look at that thing real quick. That little poster that we got real quick here. Well, poster, the lobby wall. Excuse me, sorry. Okay. We gotta go back.
Shine
All right, hang
brightly
on.
for my radiant
And then lobby. And then we'll play this one with this one. Save.
Shine brightly for my
And then there it is. Ah! It looks so pretty. I love it. Okay, I love that event. That was a really, really, really good event. I love this event. I loved every minute of this event. Oh my gosh, the little thing of him, and the commander's just like, well, I guess I have to go. Bye. And then just yeeted away. I love this event. This was a really good event, and I loved every minute of it. And I hope you all enjoyed it too. If you like what you saw, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell for more. This was streamed live on Twitch, by the way. _Gurney at twitch.com. Stream schedules are posted on Blue Skies, Twitter, YouTube Community App, and Twitch itself. With that in mind, I hope you all enjoyed. This was good. This is good. I love every minute of this. This was very good, and I love every minute of it. But anyway, I'll see y'all next time. This was amazing. I love it. Peace. Pun. Bye.